What's up, everybody? Sober day number 622. Man, time's flying. And today I wanted to kind of talk about how I plan my day. What I mean by that is I get asked all the time, being in the industry that I'm in as a DJ, and also just going to functions like with family and other places where alcohol's around. Like, how do you do it? Like, how does it not bother you? And I figure I'd kind of give you a little insight into, does it actually really bother me? And what is my strategy? Because there actually is a plan. When I was in intensive outpatient, I came up with a plan with my KSAC person. I can't remember what they're called. It's KSAC, but I forget what the rest of it's called. But I came up with a plan that I would have an exit strategy for everything I do. And this includes gigs as well. For example, if I'm going to hang out with friends or family, I know that there's gonna be drinking going on. First of all, I'm not shy about letting everybody know, just in case there's people there that didn't know that I'm sober. So one, just keep it honest with myself and with people around. So that way they know that if I have to leave early because maybe I'm feeling an urge because it looks a little enticing or something like that, I might just leave with a quick goodbye and they don't question me at all. So that's number one. Don't be afraid to let people know if you're sober. Matter of fact, wear it as a badge of honor, especially if you're somebody that went through, some of the shit I went through and a lot of people go through. So I should be proud of that. And most people, I've not yet got a negative response when I tell people, hey, just in case you feel an urge, I'm just giving you a heads up early on, I might have to leave quickly. Now, luckily for me, I haven't had to do that for a very long time since early in my sobriety. The first time I had to do it was hanging out at my buddy's house, and everything was fine, but then they started slamming down shots, and drinking quickly erupted into not just having a drink in front of you, but everybody's really going hard, and I used it for the first time. At work, being a DJ, I always go with an assistant. There's always somebody with me, right? So that assistant, if I need to take a few minutes and walk away to go ahead and just kind of get myself back together, I can do that. I always want to make sure I have an exit plan or an exit strategy. That is huge. That is the number one thing I do. The second thing I do is I'm very in touch with how I'm feeling for the day, right? And what do I mean by that? I think being honest with yourself is one of the key things you can do if you're trying to remain sober or get sober. Hell, even just in anything in life. So if I know I'm having a bad day, there's certain things that I do that are a little more private to myself. I don't want to put them out there yet. Maybe I will in a later video, but there's certain things I do to go ahead and get myself in the right frame of mind. And I'm not above ever having to cancel something if I have to cancel plans with family and friends. Obviously, can't really cancel a gig, so there's certain things I can do that'll get myself right. Actually, I guess I could share with you guys. I think I have told you guys I do take medication for my anxiety. And make sure I have my medication on me at all times. Matter of fact, actually I'm in therapy right now, and they actually changed some of my medication around because I love this part of my life that I'm in right now. I love the fact that I'm sober every day. I love the fact that I'm telling you 622 days. I'll never forget the first video I did where I said, this is sober day number 7, welcome to my channel. And as those numbers just keep going up and up and up, it gets really exciting. And that's probably key part number 3 is just watching my numbers go up. I get excited. I have an app on my phone that I look at every day. It's called Sober Time. So anybody can use it. It's for all types of recovery. So it also has drugs, alcohol. It's all in there. I think you can even put cigarettes. You can actually put anything in it, actually. You can even just use it as an app to count how many days it's been since your last vacation. But it does give you sober messages every day. There's also a forum in there. Every now and then, if you're feeling urges or whatever, people will go in there and put it out there, and the community's all there to help. Again, I haven't felt an urge for a very long time, but I do go in that community a lot and post and help other people out where I can. Because I know there could be one day where I need to go ahead and do the same thing and rely on the sober community. So that's kind of really it. I just want to give you guys a little insight. I get the question all the time, like, how do you do it? How do you go to bars every night? How do you go to clubs every night? How do you, while the drinks are flowing, do what you do or stay in situations? And the honest answer is, I always have an exit plan, always have an exit strategy. And with that in the back of my head, that gives me a little bit of security to myself, knowing that I don't have to be here. You know, again, weddings, stuff like that, I have a different plan. It's having somebody with me in case I need to take a break, so having an assistant with me. But you know, bottom line is, guys, it's all about just putting all the tools that you learn in recovery together, and that was one that I came up with early on, was my exit strategy. Always having an exit strategy. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. The channel is growing, even though I'm not posting as much, because we got a few videos that have really gone up. If you guys could, it would really help the algorithm. If you like this video, maybe comment something below. And if you have any tips or tricks, if you're somebody who's in recovery and you had stuff that works for you that I didn't maybe mention, again, that's what works for me. And you know, it's something I think of all the time. You know, let me know, what are you doing? Comment below, let me know what you do to stay sober. And with that being said, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video.